I'm getting what I think is thrip damage on my cucumbers. These little specks. And then sometimes it can cause these little white spots on the cucumbers as well. So I'm going to be treating them with organic. I haven't seen any, but I know that they're there. I really want to get good, healthy, high quality cucumbers. So I'm going to spray organic on them, which is a natural organic pyrethrin. And then I'm going to follow up with Azagard, which is basically a neem oil concentrate, like a high quality one. You can see I'm getting some damage there. So I'm doing my best to spray underneath the leaves, and I do that by starting at the bottom and working up. So while I'm doing this, this is my hydroponic production system. It's called the slab method. And I planted these cucumbers just 4 weeks ago. And as you can see, I've got cucumbers ready to harvest. Super excited about that. We've already eaten some. These are Socrates, or Socrates, as I like to call them, just to kind of, I don't know, that's a funny joke. They are highly productive. I'm not smart enough to be able to pronounce the names, but it's like the parasynthetic or whatever. Basically, these things don't need pollination, and they only produce female flowers. So they're super productive. I mean, you can get 200 pounds a week from 15 plants, which is what I've got here. So I'll have to follow up with this in 4 or 5 days. I'm going to switch to the neem oil, the Azagard that I was talking about. So the Azagard is about $150 for a quart. Very expensive, but it kills the aphids and white flies that I get badly. And I actually do that as a preventative spray. I do it once a week. And I don't have any aphids or any problems like that. Sorry, little spider. You can see my peppers and eggplants. This one's an eggplant. Last year I learned to separate my little snacking peppers from my jalapenos, because they can get mixed up easily if I had the kids harvesting. So mainly I have snacking peppers here, and then I have some eggplants, and then I have my jalapenos on the other side. So hopefully we don't get them messed up this year. But anyway, I figured I'd hop on there and share that. But let me show you one more thing real quick. I believe I'm starting to get thrip damage on my broccoli here. These are my broccoli seedlings in my broccoli nursery. This is the cracky method. So I'm going to spray these guys too, and then I'll follow up with the Azagard later. I love the Azagard. I hardly ever use the organic or the pyrethrin, the organic stuff. Hardly ever use that because the Azagard works so well. Mainly just kind of like in the first of the season to knock things out, if I even need that. I must have bumped my NFT channel somehow because it's leaking. I have to pop over there and fix that. So it's actually my gutter connection that's leaking. It's right where it connects. So I guess I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to do something to fix that. Oh! Alright, so here's my temporary solution. I stuck a board up there, and it's creating enough pressure to stop that leak. I looked over and I saw that leak when I was spraying the broccoli plants. But problems like that are just a part of farming, whether it's hydroponics or in the ground. It It just happens, and I'm going to start sharing a lot more of the things that I'm running into as I'm running into. So hopefully it's helpful. Hopefully it just gives you guys a little bit of a taste of what I deal with on a day-to-day basis. Leaks like that are quite common, and it's not just me. I talk to other farmers that do hydroponic NFT channels. I love the system, but it has its problems for sure. The deep water culture system with the floating rafts that I have in the other greenhouse next door, you know, it's got its own problems, but it's a lot less maintenance, a lot less drama involved in it. This has benefits, but you know, it's got its cons too. This is going to be in my next video. This is my hydroponic fertilizer injection system that I use for my tomatoes and my lettuce. And I grow hundreds and hundreds of pounds of tomatoes and 100 pounds of lettuce every single week using this system. And it's super easy to set up. It's very simple, and it's about as inexpensive as you could possibly get. Okay, so stay tuned for that.